Guys, get in here right now. Get in here right now. This is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. Get in here right now. Something's on my mind right now. And I want to talk about it for a second. Get in here right now. Come on, get in here. What's up? What's up? Hello. Let's go. Let's go. I want to talk about something, okay? I want to share what did it for me, okay? You know, I know there's a lot of people out there like yourself, you're asking yourself this question. And you're saying to yourself, hey, my name is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. First of all, I'm a millionaire, multi-millionaire. And what I do, this is for all the new people, I help people like yourself win, period. I help people like yourself win. But I want to share a story because I want to share my breakthrough moment, okay? Because I think everybody that I've met, that have made millions of dollars or became very successful, they had a breakthrough moment. Make sense? It's just that moment when you said enough is enough. You know, when you say that I can no longer live like this, you know, I'm tired of the same type of situation. I'm tired of the same job. I'm tired of the co-workers. I'm tired of mama. I'm tired of daddy. Tired of these friends. I'm tired of everybody. And most of all, I'm tired of being fucking broke. And I had this conversation with myself in my 20s. And I had a breakthrough. And I want to share what happened to me, which allowed me to be here, okay? Because I believe everybody in life, even you, most of you haven't had your breakthrough moment, okay? It's when you say, you know what, enough is enough, and you cut everything off, and you decide to get focused on what you really want, and you get it, okay? I remember when I was, let me think. I think I was 23, 24 years old. And at that time, and guys, this is a real story. I'm going to be honest, okay? So please don't judge me. You know, at that time, you know, dating girls, going out with girls, having sex with girls, just having a great time, you know. I remember having a Ford Explorer. I remember putting rims on my Explorer. I remember putting speakers in the back. I remember putting TVs in my Explorer, you know, banging, hanging out. What's up? Yeah! Having a great time, you know? Until the day that would change my life. Now, at the same time, when I was in my 20s, I was just like you. You know, I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be successful, right? I want to be rich. Everybody does. You know, I said, I want to be rich. But the problem is I was still, you know, hanging out, trying to find the next girl to go talk to, the next girl to go bang, go have sex with, right? But I had a breakthrough. I still remember the call. I was in my $500 a month apartment. It was on the south side of Houston, Texas. Not the best area, but that's all I could afford at that time. And I remember a young lady calling me. And she says, Wes, I'm pregnant. My eyes were like, what? You're pregnant? And before, you know, I'm having fun, right? I'm just, you know, let's just say in my 20s, I had a great time, right? And, you know, I just never got caught up, right? She said, I'm pregnant. Had that ever happened to you? You know, the girl say, I'm pregnant. Or I missed my period. And I'm like, wow, shit. Whoa. At this time, I was only making about $25,000 a year. I had an apartment with my brother. So you're pregnant. Wow. Now, I got all these thoughts in my mind. I'm like, oh my God, a baby. And, I never consider abortion. I don't believe in abortion. I don't think you should take a child's life that have never been here. It's not their fault. And I remember 9 months when the baby came, I was thinking to myself, wow, man, I got to get serious. I got to do some different things. I got a baby that I got to feed. I got to clothe. They need money. They need all this stuff. Can anybody relate to me? I'm talking to parents right now. Young people that have children. And I was like, that was my little girl. And I was like, wow, shit. I'm making all these foolish mistakes. At that time, I'm going to be honest with you. I was writing bad checks. I used to write checks, and they were bad, to grocery stores and get money in cash back because I didn't have any money. All right, I was bad with my finances. I remember even, this is really embarrassing to talk about, but, I love you guys, so I'm going to be transparent with you. I remember going to the gas station and hitting the pan side button and stealing the gas. I know that's embarrassing, but I only did it because I only had $10 in my bank account, making $25,000 a year, and I had a baby on the way. And I've thought about this baby is about to see this man, like my little daughter is about to see this poor example of a man. I can't even manage my finances. I'm taking shortcuts in life. I'm always looking for the hookup. I remember even when I used to, I don't know about you guys, but this is me. I remember moving into apartments. This is Wesley's story. I remember moving to apartments, creating fake check stubs. Anybody ever did that? You didn't got to tell them yourself. I will. I used to create fake check stubs so I can get the apartment. Because I didn't have any money. My credit was so bad I couldn't get in. And I'm thinking to myself, my daughter is about to see a poor example of a man. Daughter's here, okay? And I'm like, me and the mother, we wasn't together. Let's just say we had one of those nights and we had sex and she had a baby. I love her till today because she's the mother of my children. But let me share something with you. It's hard as hell to raise a child when you don't have any money. It's hard as hell to make it, even that relationship work with the mother of my children when you don't have any money. When she called you and said, hey, I need some money, you're like, I'm trying my best. And she said, well, Wesley, trying is not going to pay the bills. Trying is not going to pay for the Pampers. Trying is not going to pay for the bottles that the baby needed to eat. And I was like, God, I was devastated. And check this out. Even at that time, I wasn't even serious. I mean, I said to myself, I don't know if you're like this. I said, no, I'm serious. I got to get on it. And I was still doing the same thing. Still messing with girls. Still chasing them. Still hanging out with friends, having useless, dumbass conversations. Can't wait for the weekend. Drinking. Looking for the next person or the next girl to go hang out with. And I had a baby girl. Then guess what happened? Listen to me. The same girl that had my girl about a year and a half later had my baby boy. And I'm like, I got the call again. Have you ever got the call, guys, when the girl said, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant again. I'm pregnant again. Can anybody relate to? Maybe I'm the only person. I'm sharing my breakthrough. I'm sharing what changed my freaking life. I'm pregnant again. I'm like, what? In my mind, right? Again? I'm like, are you sure? Are you positive? Again? Oh, God. She's like, I don't know, but I'm pregnant again, Wesley. What are you going to do? And I'm like, at this time, I was staying in an apartment. I had no furniture. I had one bed. I didn't even have a TV. And I'm like, this girl is pregnant again. I can barely take care of the first child. So, baby boy arrives. And I don't know, man, something in me allowed me to get serious. I had two small people in the world that I created, and they were about to see a poor example of a father. This is just my story. They was getting ready to see a poor example of a father that can't manage his money, a father that was drinking, a father that was just playing around, playing games, a father that couldn't even pay his car note on time, couldn't even pay my electricity bill on time, couldn't pay the water bill on time, always living at the end of the month, waiting for the check to pay the rent, waiting for the check to pay the car note, to pay the insurance. This is what happened to me. But those two children, that was my breakthrough. I wanted to be honest with you tonight. I was thinking about it because I was just talking to a young man that just had a baby boy. And this young man, he is fighting for his dream. And sometimes we feel that we're working hard. I'm working, man. I want this. But the problem is you're working, but your activity is not matching what's going on in your mind. See, a lot of you guys, you think that because I thought I was too. Before I had the children, I thought I was working hard. I said, nah, man, I'm working, man. No, I really want this. But obviously I didn't, because I want to hang out on the weekend. I want to go chase the girls. I want to go get the cars and get the boom box in my cars. I want to get the TV screens. I want to go buy the shoes, the clothes, hanging out at the malls. But when I had those two children, it changed my life. It changed my life. And I was just talking to a young man, and I said, man, you just had a baby boy. And I'm not going to say his name, but the guy that I know, he makes about $1,000 to $1,500 a month. And he just had a baby boy. Now check this out. Most of you, before you even had children, you were struggling. Before you even had a child, you're struggling. Now you got a baby boy to feed. But not only that, that baby boy is going to look at you every single day, and he's going to see, or she is going to see, an example of a man or a woman and what they're supposed to do. If they see you, now I'm talking to you, if they see you going to work every day, I'm talking to the parents, man. I know how to relate, man. I know some of you guys don't have kids, but I'm talking to the ones that care and love their children. Because my children changed my life. I want you to picture this. You getting up early in the morning, going to work. Kids don't see you all day. They're at school. They come back. Daddy come back tired. Kids want to play with you. You like, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. I don't feel like playing with you. But the children just want some attention. They just want daddy. They just want mommy. They just want to play with you. But you've been working all day and you're tired. But see, the child don't understand that. Because the child been having fun all day, laughing. So they expect the same thing, and you're upset and you're angry. You snap at them. You snap at them. How do I know? Because I used to do the same thing. Working 10, 12-hour shifts to get back. I'm tired. Daddy, come see me. Okay, babe, I'll come see you. She want to play, but I'm tired. And I can't even be there with my baby because I'm so exhausted from working for people who don't give a damn about me. I told a young man this. I said, before, if you didn't have a why, now you have a baby boy in your life. Now you have a little person who's going to absorb, assimilate, and going to sponge everything that you're doing. Even your attitude. Like when you get upset, he's going to get upset. When you get angry, he's going to be angry. When you're always tired and exhausted, don't be surprised when he come home from school, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. He learned it from you. I had to take responsibility of my life. Not just for me. Listen, not for me, for Deasia. That's my baby girl. She's 13 years old. For David. He's 11 years old. No, he's 12 now. He's 12 years old. I had to do it for them. See, I'm telling you, and this is for parents. I know some of you guys don't have parents yet. You're like, I don't have any kids yet. Not yet, right? If you're not going to do it for you, do it for them. Because see, before, even though I said I wanted, I said, man, I want it. I want to be rich. I want to be successful. I hate my fucking job. I want to get away from these stupid ass people. But the problem is, I didn't have a deep enough why to move. But those children with those innocent eyes, and when they will look at me, and to see the innocence in their eyes, Daddy, 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 why can't you be here all the time? Daddy, why do you have to go to work every day? Daddy, can you spend more time with me? Daddy, why are you so tired? Daddy, why are you upset? Daddy, why are you angry? Daddy, why are you upset? Daddy, why did you talk to me that way? Dad, why did you scream at me? I don't know if you can relate. But what I'm telling you is this, do it for them. If you don't do it for yourself, do it. That was my breakthrough. Because after I had 2 children, I got busy. I was about 25, 26 years old. I got busy. I got focused. I said to hell with everybody. Because there are 2 that I'm going to commit my time and I'm going to build this legacy. It doesn't matter what I need to do, who I need to cut off, who I need to get involved with. I am going to do it because my children are not going to grow up into this world and feel that they have to work for other people. They're not going to grow up in this world and feel that it's necessary to have a job, that they must go to school to get a job. Because see, I know how a job feels. Do you? How does a job feel? It feels terrible. You know, how does it feel for someone to tell a grown person like you what to do every single day? Can you relate? They tell you when to get to work. They tell you when to take a lunch. They tell you when to take a vacation. They tell you when to go piss, when to go to the restroom, when you can do anything. They tell you what you're doing wrong. They scold you. They write you up. My children, I tell them, go get a business. And I just don't tell them to get a business. They watch me run a business. You cannot tell your children anything that you're not doing because they don't listen to you. They watch your moves. They watch your actions. I don't want my children to get caught up in the same system that I grew up in. See, my mom and dad say, hey, go get a job, work hard, go to school, and you'll be good. It was a lie. They didn't know it. They lied to me. I had a job, but I had no time. I had a job, but I was miserable. I want you to picture and imagine a place. You don't even have to imagine because this is what you're doing. Imagine going to a place every day for 20 years, not hating to go to the place. Imagine getting up, going to the place that you detest, that you hate, that you abhor, that you can't stand every day for 20 years. What do you think that does to your mind? And what do you think it does to your body? And they wonder why people get heart disease. They wonder why people get cancer. They wonder why people get diabetes. They wonder why people have PSTDs. They wonder why people are schizophrenics. They wonder why people have all these metabolic diseases. It's because of job dissatisfaction, my friend. This is the truth. They said the number 1 killer in the world is not murderers. It's job dissatisfaction. People that have committed and have settled to go to a place every single day because they are afraid to go chase their dreams boldly. So you'll rather let people talk to you anyway because you'll get a paycheck. You would rather people scold you and talk about you and make you feel this big because you're going to get a paycheck. This is what I want you to do. And I'm going to let you guys go. The next time you get your paycheck, I want everybody to do that. I promise you, I'm going to let you go. The next time you get a paycheck, okay, and I'm going to say this out of love, I want you to go in your room or your house, and I want you to take that paycheck, and I want you to bring it up to the light so you can see it clearly. And I want you to say these words. Is this all that I'm worth? That's what I want you to say. Like when you get that $500 check, that $1,000 check, that $700 check, the $900, just say, is this all I'm worth? $500, $800, $900 a week, $600 a week, $300 a week, and this all I'm working 40 hours, and I'm not even making $1,000 a week. Is this all I'm worth? Think about it. And I want you to think hard about it, because that's what they're paying you. Because that's what you're settled for. I love you guys, and I want everybody to do that. But my children was my breakthrough. I got busy. Because I'll be damned. Hey, Wesley, before the children, okay, yeah, playing around, having fun, lying to myself, telling myself how serious I was about my goals and dreams, even though I know I wasn't, because my actions was not aligning with what my mouth was saying. But those two children, they were innocent. They did not ask to be here. And I'll be damned if I allowed them to go through the same bullshit that I've been through. And if I had to sacrifice some years, and I did, and it wasn't even a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice that benefited me. Because I started reading the books. I got rid of all the negativity out of my life. I got away from friends. I stopped going to the club. I stopped drinking. I stopped hanging out with people that were useless, that were basically degenerates. I got around people that were positive. I got around people that were happy. I started to absorb my mind and start to reprogram my mind for something that would create a better life for my children. I did it. And what I'm telling you, you can do it as well. But when you get your paycheck again, all I want you to do, it doesn't matter how much you make. I don't care if you make $2,000 in a week, $3,000 a week. I want you to say, am I worth $3,000? Am I worth $3,000? Most of you said, if I ask you a question, how much are you worth? You say, well, you can't buy me. Exactly. But apparently somebody's buying your time every day for 8 hours every single day. And they're paying you pennies. And you have allowed them to pay you pennies. You have given up. You have thrown in the towel. You have said, I'm here and I can't move because I'm afraid of what may happen if I leave. So you're nothing but a prisoner. You're a victim. You're done. You're just there, hoping and praying something will change. But let me tell you something. Nothing will ever change unless you change. Nothing will ever move in your life unless you move. No one is going to take any steps in your life until you step. No one's going to jump until you jump. It won't happen. This is from my heart. I wanted you to hear this because I want you to know what my breakthrough was. Because I know some of you guys ask me, what is the breakthrough? What do I need to do? You need to figure out what your why is. You need to have something that's so painful in your life. Maybe you don't have children, but you need to think about it. What is so painful in your life that you must do something different? And if it's not that check, let me show you something. If your check, when you get on Friday, that you receive every week or every 2 weeks or every month, if you actually think that you're worth that money, if you think that you're worth that money, stay there. Stay there. Because that's where you belong. If you think you're worth $500, stay there. If you think you're worth $1,000, stay there. $2,000, $6,000 a month, $5,000, $4,000, $2,000, $2,500 a month, stay there. Stay there. This life that I live is not for you. You know what I've learned? I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sorry. Somebody has to wash the cars. Somebody has to be the server. Someone has to wait the tables. Someone has to work at the bank. Someone has to be the teachers. Somebody has to cut the grass. Somebody has to clean the windows. Somebody has to dig the ditches. Somebody has to work on the streets. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to clean the houses, clean the apartments. Somebody has to build the houses. Me, I just decided I wasn't going to do those things, because when I looked at my check, I said, no, I'm worth more than this. This is bullshit. Why am I working for $600 a week? That's after they take out taxes, right? Before it's $1,000, and then it's $600 because they're taking out all the taxes. And I'm like, wow. I thought I was making $20 an hour. Well, why am I getting a check for $800 a week? Am I worth $800 a week working for 40 hours? No. All I want you to do is that one thing I gave you. Because if that is not a breakthrough for you, looking at your paycheck, and you ask yourself, Wesley, or Chris, is this what I'm worth? And I want you to look at it, and I want you to think about it. And if the question is yes, I love you. Keep working. You'll never live this life. You'll never be rich. You'll never control your destiny. You'll never how it feels how to really be free in life. You will always be a prisoner, but you're okay with that. And that's okay, but I still love you the same. But if you look at that check and say, fuck this, I'm worth more than this. I'm worth more than this. You crazy? I'm worth more than this. You can't afford me. Now, you can't pay me enough to work with you. No one can hire me. No one. You hear me? Nobody can hire Wesley $1 billion Virgin. No one. You want my time? Pay me $10,000 an hour. You can't afford me. That's why I want you to tell your job. Once you see the paycheck, you're going to get the paycheck on Friday. Go to your job and say, you can't afford me, and leave. Who's bold enough to do it? Not that many. Less than 1%. Less than 1% of people are going to go to their boss, their manager, their supervisor, and say, you know what? You can't afford me. Take your paycheck. You can't afford me any longer. This is bullshit. I'm not working for this. I just woke up. See, the thing is, the CEO of the company, that's why they give you all that stuff, benefits. Oh, we give you this. We give you massages. We give you coupons. We give you all this. They try to give you all this stuff because they don't want you to focus that they're paying you pennies. I want you to be bold enough. I don't know where you are in your life right now, but I want you to be bold enough to take that paycheck, cash it, but say, this is the last day that you pay me this amount of money for the service I provide your company. Today, I'm free. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to work for pennies. I'm not going to work for this. Why? Because I'm worth more than it. As a matter of fact, my family deserves more than this. My little boy and little girl is not going to look at mom and daddy and say, Mommy, Daddy, can I get this? And I have to say no. Never again. I'm going to build something. This is you. I'm going to build something that's going to dwarf your company, and say it boldly. And guess what, my friend? I'm talking to you. You don't have to have all the answers because no one does. You have to know all the moves you don't know. But make the statement. Say, I am no longer working for this amount of money. Period. Bye. I'm out of here. Only 1% of people will ever do this. Most people won't. Much love, guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks for all the loves. Guys, please tag somebody in this. Remember, you can follow me on Snapchat at 7-Day Fitness. That is spelled out 7-Day Fitness. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I have so many new followers, so many friends. I call you guys friends, not followers. You are people that I love, that I care about. Why? Because I was just like you at one time. All right? I'm not saying that you're broke and busted. I know some of you guys are broke. But I'm just saying this, you want to be able to control your destiny. Which means is you want to be able to do what the fuck you want to do and say what the fuck you want to say when you want to say it. That makes sense? And fuck is a technical term. And I can say it because I'm rich. I'm not looking over my back and, hey, did the boss see me curse? No, I can say what the hell I want to say because I'm controlling my destiny. I can do what I want because I'm controlling my destiny. I can hang out who I want to hang out with because I'm controlling my destiny. This is what I want for you. And it will. Continue to watch the videos. Make sure that you click the link above and join the webinar. Watch the training. Listen, learn, absorb the knowledge until one day you become the incredible man or woman that'll be able to control your destiny for you, for your family, and most of all, you'll be able to pay it forward to another person that is stuck just like you. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Love you guys so much. Later. Let's go.